I do podcast studios because they get. I gotta hit the road. Five, 5 minutes. Yeah, five. Because we're gonna do a little bit of little bit of stories about this place and why, as you guessed it, James Carville has to leave the Democratic Party. Wow. Sometimes finally saw the light about this one. Let's discuss this. Find out what it is. And so is, yeah, Dr. Fauci. Fauci, remember that. You want to talk about this Fifth Amendment at a time like this? Uh, but Dana Bash tries to push RFK Jr. away. And that's why RFK Jr. glasses, you guessed it, CNN's anchor babe, bimbo head, Dana Bash, tells the lies about this. About this one, you have no objection whatsoever about this one. Plus, let's. How about this? This is for this token for nothing on the socialist scheme. You have no objection whatsoever. So, who knows? And lots more. And like I said, a sneak preview. Yes, next Thursday. To be Noelia. Yeah. Oh, this one. Because there's going to be a dress rehearsal at Plano, so I'll explain that. So, anyways, hope you're ready. I can too. So, don't mind. Oh, wait. Okay. So, place about this one. Oh, yes, here it is. Anyways, LHMusic World Wednesdays for a very special Monday edition starts now. So, Lee Greenwood, if you don't mind, please get the theme going. So, get started. Oh, wait. Well, who knows? Give me some about these. That, who, that's right. Happens fast. Take your heads around about all that. Hey, talking about, that's right, Mom Donnie's socialist. Oh boy, you be a prominent investor. Know know all about this. So who knows about this? So don't ask me why. Like, but anyway, this is gonna be worse. But you even realize that as well. Um, but well, I have no clue. Anyways, but Zoran Mom Donnie on that end. Because everything else can still lies. Could be a prominent intellectual getting stuff on social media. Scott Galloway, he's a professor and podcaster, agrees with many left-leaning policies, changing the tune afterwards. You know why? Because Zoran Mamdani, he's the stupid Democratic idiot, doxes his address. They have no idea whatsoever, according to New York Magazine website. And this is what has the list of reasons about this one. The residents and all that. Alleged Galloway's residence. Now, all of a sudden, realized that backing a huge socialist scheme was bad. Oh, really? And this is what he claims about this one. I want you to take a look and listen to this from, you guessed it, that's right, right, right network. And he, first nightmare, flip it. Did he see a? I tell you why. Because you're the one trying to, or you're the leftist idiotic creep. Yeah, billionaire. Says you try to with healthcare CEO in the streets at a time like this, paying tax revenue and all kind of stuff. And you went on defending it, assessing New York City. Well, this is not what I heard of. Take a look at this. Jay Plymouth, tax funds, yeah, on tracks. Here's the response about this. Listen to this. Uh, well, who knows? Everybody says billionaires shouldn't. But here goes Karen Fisher. My point of view about this, yes, liberal idiot. It calls it creepy and very civilians on this same podcast. As far as we concerned, what else did we go wrong? Listen to this. Yeah, right. Paying their taxes. Yeah, you know, both of you are mocked and ridiculed. Yeah, everybody knows. Yeah, Galloway receiving his consequences of social karma. Well, guess what? Everybody responds to this one. And Christopher Pratt wrote this on Correct. Idiots. Never help a huge feminist ever again. Well, this is what happens you don't want to know about this one. Because according to America, the Bunk on Twitter X says the Scott Galloway video is so captivating because one of wow, it's gonna be huge. Violence against the target list of the whole point. And you might think it's most about this commie guy. Yes, another detractor, Western Lensman, wrote this on Twitter X. Says, I can't believe this commie guy is doing commie stuff. And you might think it's just right about according to yeah, back in 2024, Blaze talks about America wants to save American men. Now you know, I tell you what, this is part of the problem. The problem is that you, such an articulate Scott Galloway, yeah, you, successful and self-assured commentator like you, to be a demographic. And how many times you raise your mother and you say you have no strength at all? Well, this is the paradox of you. Your stupid advice is just boring about that. So ridiculous. Can I believe my eyes? You actually said that. But anyway, it is what it is about this one. Trust it. Let's talk about RJK and RFK blasted Dana Bash last Sunday's State of the Union last Sunday. Because just remember that Anthony Fauci tells lies. And you want to talk about the Fifth Amendment, about all the diaries that he just wrote, and you know you want to talk about COVID-19, all he wrote is a vaccine. Well, guess what? Anthony Fauci makes friends with Jacob Tapper. And now, who is the suspect? Yes, investigation. Just remember I just said this. Because I did post it on Blaze, not Blaze, LHMusic World website last week about, Fauci. And it's past time for Anthony Fauci. I hope you're listening, Anthony Fauci, because you might learn something. Well, I hope so. Because here's my observation about last Sunday's State of the Union address. This is absurd about RFK, and that's why RFK Jr. slams the door on Dana Bash on purpose. So, what does all mean? Well, you think it's so stupid about this one? Oh, wow. Could be hazardous to everybody's health about this one. But this is part of the problem about all this mess about the, because really it's about all this the stuff about so ridiculous. So I'm gonna find Dana Bash. Dana Bash. RFK. Here's take a look at this. That's from State of the Union on CNN The Liberal. Oh God, you heard this interview. Who knows? It's about the measles and all that stuff. About the uh, you know, this is why she flips out. Good. Hope you learn, Dana Bash. This is part of the problem. Seriously, you are just part of the problem. God's sake. I think we have a couple of sound bites. How many sound bites you got? Yeah. Let's try one first. And then RFK Jr. blasted you on purpose last Sunday on CNN's State of the Union. Before you get ready to go to church or anything else civilized. Did God teaches you everything? You didn't. You didn't read the Bible at all. Listen to that. You better tell me something good. Yes, thank you, Professor Makakan. Tell us something good. Dana Bash. Here it is. Because what? Because of what? Incorrect. Incorrect. Dana Bash. Even. Oh boy. Answer the. Oh God. You couldn't even answer the third question. For once. Here's RFK Jr. says. Yes, yeah, you talking. Yeah, yes, RFK Jr. Yes, you are talking nonsense. You're making stupid assertions. Everybody knows you cannot be support with. Ugh. Um, stop, stop, stop. What do you mean don't insist? Don't insist. No, don't even make sense at all. But there's more about this. Oh God, could be a tame a horse about this one. And now, Benny Johnson, goodness, you're repeating like a huge parrot. Says, well, this is so a problem. I am so stupid about this one. This Benny Johnson wrote this. He's such a stupid idiot. Uh, idiot. This is
I'm
Gary Johnson. That's right. RFK Jr. kick you to the curb, Dana Bash. That's right. Dana Bash kicking you to the curb because Andy Fauci is lying about this one because everyone else said he based it on this stupid diary about pandemic era influences, such as shutting down schools, bars, restaurants, and all that crap. Because Fauci, yeah, big time. Now, does that answer your question, Dana Bash? Right, pardon, yeah, everything else you civilize is the same way as Joe Biden pardons, yes, Anthony Fauci, a pen, the auto pen, and everything else can be civilized. You're talking nonsense. Yeah, yeah, talk about the measles, talk about COVID-19, and all that pandemic crap of yours. Because RF Kennedy gave you the reality check, the emphasizing historical points about these guardrails around the gain of function experiment. Yeah, yes, it doesn't work that way. And but you know the problem is you need to get your facts straight. Yes, seriously, you need to get your facts straight from now on because Dr. Fauci. And now you're going to blame Kennedy for doing stuff. How dumb. You're acting like a parrot. Detective John Benny Johnson. Thank you. I really appreciate the thought that counts. Simple. That. Wake up. Wake up, Dana Bash. You live in a twilight zone. For this reason. How do you like that? Uh, this is so absurd about Anthony Fauci's lies about this. It would go through this COVID-19 crap. And by the way, Rand Paul got Anthony Fauci behind good. And that's why everything is nice. The moral story is ain't a bash. Nothing but idiot, dumb. How stupid can you be about that? Trust it. Okay, but there's more about this one. According to Fearless, Aaron Rodgers goes scorched like the scorched earth of the criminal. Andy Fauci as fans global don't you think it's so smart about? Yeah, yeah, that's right. Aaron Fauci calls as coward in front of a live audience. Uh, Take a look and watch this from Pat McPhee on. Yeah, that's right. ESPN. Does it have no objection whatsoever about that? About the uh, around this. And I know it's football season, and they have no objection about yeah. I said, oh, I've been Pat talks talks to Aaron Rodgers. Would you take a look at all this pandemic stuff is huge about this one. Take a look and listen to this. See, everybody knows about please. Yeah. It's the same way as Anthony Fauci is. Want to plead the fifth? Why should everything be about all the nonsense? Plead the fifth, and everybody knows. And they're absolute coward, like yeah, Fauci is. Absolute coward. That's all you. Or what are you scared of? The science? Well, who knows about that as well. Everybody wants to plead the fifth. And what an absolute coward they're asking simple questions about these. About who knows? Because Rogers referring to Anthony Fauci, invoking the Fifth Amendment 111 times, and you don't even notice last week. And give me one good reason why. Because Anthony creep about this one. Because two Americans doesn't make things right. Because under Fauci, with liberty and justice for none. It sounds like a yes. Uh, you know, the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible with liberty and justice for all. Especially I think Fauci is none, zero. None of this is true. Uh, so ridiculous. Okay, but moving right along, talk about James Carville spreading the Democratic Party good. Oh wow! And now everybody knows that. As far as we all these, but take a look and watch this. Yes, at Carville Fox News. Well, just see this. Why is James Carville quitting the Democratic Party? This one, uh, here it is. So I want you to take a look at this. Sure, you can't be warned about this happen. So hope that video issue it. That's why he issues a huge mark of all countries that him. But so I want you to look at talking daily life of the. Yeah, I told everybody's drawn the and all because of uh, Don Piker. Read you know, here's the six bullet that you don't want to know. Because Piker is such an that stated that America 11, get ready for a 20 for another attack. And still celebrating the brave F word, responding to Dan Crinch, based in Texas, losing his eye, uh, Afghanistan war, and tries to identify the colors of Hezbollah terrorists. So the whole viewers that Medicaid fraud is to kill Senator Rick Scott, Great State, Florida. And what if I told you that shrugging off sexual violence by Hamas terrorists, and finally, murdering landlords choose not paying their rent, their property? And oh God, I have no objection whatsoever. But in addition to this, sounds like AOC about this one, supporting Hiker like this, endorsing it. So dumb and stupid. Can you imagine trying to do that? And so is Michigan referendum and America's relationship. Well, huh, that I believe, and that's why Carville has no intention of being the same party with that, and this is why. Quit. He stepped down and tries to threaten to leave this Democratic Party because it remains a terrorist apologist. That could be him. Sense to you? So, oh, anyways, boy, time for a little bit of sound bites and So this is what happens about. That's right. Oh, that's oh, yes. So here it is. British clown idiot. All over challenges Lucky on yeah. Yes. Later last last night. This is from Morgan Fellas Unfiltered. I know about this Lucky ever. So yes.
When
Ah, that's enough. That's enough. It's just a British clown average, Oliver. Yeah, you said something very stupid on last week tonight, Yo Max. And I am, you know what? I haven't life of that. I have no ever about these ridiculous. Seriously. Yeah. Oh yes, here it is. Here it is. Stu and Dave about Fauci's fifth frenzy, and it's nobody's fault about this one. It's all Fauci's fault about this COVID-19 hearing. So But I want you to take a look at Rand Paul gave to America. That's why he sent Dr. Fauci, trusted lawyer. Listen to this. Hey, watch it. Because Neil Danhouse says, you are cursed. But anyways, okay. Finally, here's a sneak preview next week, Thursday. Got tomorrow, and what about rehearsal? Rehearsal and Monday. Wow. Get into the bottom of this. We're almost there. Weeks away to test it. That's right. Well, what's up? This is about all the stuff and civilized about these. Uh, Watch this. Right before last Sunday about this rehearsal. Of this. What you think? That's me. Dancing with these people. Darian and so Whitney and Kevin. All right, all right, all right. That's enough for now. But so absurd about Noelia, the opera of love, and you have no clue whatsoever. So next Thursday is gonna be Houston. That's right. LHMusic Wednesday special Noelia Thursday edition. I did make it. I did make this up. You know what I'm saying? I did make this up. No, no. But listen. But inside a little bit of what do we learn for this week? This Thursday on right here on YouTube starts at 10 at Day Hospital hallway. Talk about a little bit of the Thursday. Next Thursday, not this Thursday, but next Thursday's. What do we learn for this week? So is LH Music World Wednesdays. It'll be a very special Noelia. Yeah, on Thursday. So Thursday starts at 10:50 at on you. So it starts at 2 hours straight out. Huge. 2 hours, a little bit of news, and then yes, Walia. Book of Love, no objection whatsoever. So I played a part, Laurel, and I'm also part of this opera chorus. Yeah, along with the so we're back. This, so is Allison. Well, so is the Seldons. Yes, Janice and Dorsey, and the rest of it. Yes, Kevin Williams, all that. And what about the rest of the chamber? They're here. Yes, for this one. Thanks to Laura Petrie. Big shout out Shout out. Happy birthday, Laura. Serve it. That's right. And lots more. And by the way, Noelia, love, no, book of, yeah, yes. Opera of Love starts, not this Friday, but next Friday, August 14th, UNO's Rouse's Performing Arts. And it doors starts at 7 o'clock and show starts. Want to talk about free tickets, reserving? Well, here's your chance. Carol French one at .com. Glad you did. I just try to let all of you know that is to be. Make sure you do that. Remember yourself, good. Well, so I trust you, whatever. Or I'll still lose my tree. Well, whatever it is. Can be civilized. Anyways, like I said, next Friday, it'll be Novalia, Opera, Novalia, Opera of Love, starts, starts next Friday, August at Strauss Performing Arts. Which power pack audience, you love, audience, yeah. And he's music, you're such a fan. Listen, how could you try to be a fan at a time like this? Singing with, oh yeah, so what? I'm a podcaster. I'm a, yes, special community choir singer, and if I could, don't make a big of it. Anyways, that's all. Trust me. Don't forget, like next Thursday, it'll be, what do we learn for this week? So is LHMusic Wednesdays for a little for this valley of Thursday. So it's at 10:15 morning. I'll be at VA Hospital hallway, and so is Two Space Podcast Studios. It'll be a 2-hour edition of LHMusic World, and I do that. Trust us. Oh boy, that's it for now. Anyways, we got a second. The Facebook and follow LHMusic at Facebook.com. Always the follow. You can do times this. I don't care if you do it on a computer or a smartphone. Anyways, and don't forget, I'll be updating my website later on tonight. Like good. Anyway, this is the world. No. Thursdays, a 2-hour special with Joel and Thursday. And I think it was Friday, 5 on at 5 o'clock. It's obviously my nephew was a good guy. Anyways, I gotta get out of here because I want to miss the boat, so we'll see survive. So if you think like that feels that 30-second Dodge Street, you know, they won't see this. So that's what they we still lose. So to America out there because you're inside my world and it's really world. And I'm out the door. Oh, bye bye.